Okay, is everybody here?
I'm here.
Okay. When we last left the party, they were approached by Alistar Fontaine. They were made an offer to be dirty cops, but the players did not like the way they were asked and responded back with the appropriate answer, with violence. It is now winter. It's starting to snow. It's getting colder in Vaeloria. I don't know what the fucking Christmas equivalent in D&D is, but I'm just gonna say Christmas is in the air.
Wait, hang on. Has there been a time skip or something?
I'm about to do a time skip.
Okay.
It's been about like 2 weeks since the incident with Alistar. What have you guys been doing since then? Are you guys buying each other gifts? Preparing for the holidays? Tracking Alistar?
Cerulean's probably been doing a little bit of tracking him. But mostly just been trying to settle into her new job. Figure out the dynamics of the watch. Figure out patrols. Get used to the new routine. That kind of thing.
How do you treat criminals? Are you hard on them? Are you easy on them?
Depends on the severity of the crime. Like, say somebody swiping food because they're hungry, she'll be pretty easy on them. Somebody attacking and beating someone up in an alleyway, less lenient.
Okay, make an investigation roll. You find that Alistar is not only a criminal, but a bit of an entrepreneur or businessman, as he has different types of businesses, from meat packing facilities to agriculture work, construction. Not as big as the import-exporter Uranus, but kind of up there. You also kind of hear him trying to undermine the Cormyr and the royal government, and declaring that the people of Vaeloria should claim independence, and this is our time, and yada yada. You also find that a lot of his exports or his suspicious dealings are coming from the a nearby mine that was supposedly once an ancient dwarven hold.
She will make notes of all of this.
You find that a lot of what he's exporting is the powdered, mummified remains of what seems to be most likely dead, ancient dead dwarves, basically, coming from the ruins.
Any particular reason that would be that
There's
you would be transporting mummies?
a lot of people use the powdered mummy remains in spells. Some people eat them. There's a lot of different things. It's really illegal in most nations.
Okay, yeah, she will be sure to tell the group this when she next sees them.
Okay, what is anybody else doing during these weeks?
Connor, for the most part, I guess, seems like he's kind of just, you know, going with the motions, I suppose, of a job he doesn't particularly want to be in. He is trying to make sure he can keep tabs on Alistair at least, though.
Can make an investigation roll.
I'm good at these. No, I'm not.
Among his illegal selling of the dead powdered remains of ancient dwarves, you find that he's going around to many businesses, mainly around the south side of town, where he's offering protection. And the protection is essentially, you pay not to get robbed by them.
Classic, yes.
Yes.
Alright, cool. Did you ever see where Alistair, like, goes from? Like, is there, like, a main...
He seems to come from the mine, the dwarf ruins that
okay.
that's Cerulean investigating.
Most is okay. Noted.
I think Callum would be going about his normal routine. He would be every week or so he'd hunt in the forest, catching basically anything that he can and bringing it back and cleaning it and such. And also probably helping Cerulean when she does like her rounds around the city with the criminals and such.
Okay, make an investigation roll.
I'm not nearly as good as those as I used to be.
One night on your hunt, you run into Milsar and a couple of her pack as they go hunting. But they're not hunting. They look like more of a search party right now. Do you stop to talk to them, or do you continue to hunt alone?
You said it looked like a search party?
They look like they're searching for something.
Yeah, if they look like they're searching for something, Callum will ask, well, pretty much, ask what they're looking for.
A couple of my people are missing. I cannot find them. I am looking around. Have you seen any of my people in your city lately?
She said she's looking for her people.
Yep, she says that there's some are missing. Vanished.
Have I seen any of her drow around the city?
No.
Yeah, Callum would say no, I haven't. Where was the last place you've seen them?
They were near the mountains, near the mines, hunting.
Alright. I'll mention it to everyone back in the city, my team, and I'll see if we can maybe take a quick look. See if anybody else has also gone missing around there. And yeah, with that, Cal would go back to hunting.
Well, after Xander got his grimoire, you'll spend a few days studying it. And once he figures out, well, I guess to work with, Elgar. For the what?
Okay, what do you work? Are you gonna help him in doing medical, investigations and stuff?
That's what he's working on.
Okay, roll an investigation. Okay, while you're working with Elgar, You find a recent jump number of people dying from overdoses recently while you're working with him. They're dying from something called abyssal honey. Basically it's heroin almost. You eat it and it makes you euphoric, but it's highly addictive and very destructive. A lot of poorer people of Vaeloria seem to be getting into it. You find who is importing this is Alistar.
And I imagine Treeland has been catching people selling it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if she catches people selling basically heroin, she's cracking down hard on them.
Cracking down hard on the heroin.
Well, I guess there's nothing to add. Well, yeah. Yeah, and also he was working with them during his downtime. He also spent a lot of his new gold on this new grimoire. I'd say 1,000.
You're buying a new grimoire?
No, he's putting funds into it.
Oh, okay.
Rituals.
Okay. As you fill your book up, what is Pierogi doing?
Pierogi's trying to learn the ropes of the whole City Watch thing. Trying to his best to not get involved in all the investigating and stuff like that. If he can avoid it. But if he can, yeah, he'll do that stuff.
What else do you do when you avoid everything?
And he'll just, do his usual stuff. You mentioned getting gifts earlier. He'd probably do that. Find small things for the group that they would like. Or, he'll just be like, oh, I'm so busy. I have to take Cassette for a walk.
Okay. As you are shopping, there's a young boy, maybe about 12 or 13. His face is dirty, with soot, as he asks you, "Are you looking for something to buy, are you?"
Yes?
I have the perfect list. As he leads in closer.
And what would that be?
He says, "Come with me," and he goes down a sketchy alley. Do you follow him? Away from the crowded market.
I'm sorry, but Pierogi knows better than to follow a child down a fucking alleyway. He's not doing that. Yeah, how about you, whatever the hell it is, you bring it over here. Oh, sorry, whatever the heck.
Okay, roll a persuasion. He comes back. He says, well, he whispers, I can't really sell it in the open, you see. It's illegal.
What exactly are you selling?
Do you like to get high? The kid says.
No. He's lying, but it's going to lie to a child?
He says, he says, I guess you look like a square, then.
Yeah, but I sure am. I am a square.
Okay, then. Well, I won't bother you, sir.
Yeah, that's for the best. However, he will give him, like, a gold piece. Here. Get yourself food. You look like a mess.
You notice when his hands look sticky with this black substance, and he smells like honey as he walks away.
He'll tell the group about the weird experience he had when, he sees them again.
Oh, you best believe Cerulean's going out looking for that kid when she hears about this.
Prove he doesn't need drugs. He's high on life.
Oh no, he does smoke weed. He's just not going to tell a child that.
And then we go to the present day. Lunch on a warm, snowy afternoon.
I'm sorry, a warm, snowy afternoon?
Yes! It's warm and soggy.
Ooh. Ooh.
The food truck didn't come in today, so all they're serving is cabbage soup with really hard bread.
Cerulean would take one look at that and just say, well, I'm going to the tavern for lunch. Feel free to join me, any of you.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, that could, it sounds like a better idea.
Yeah, I kinda need more protein than this.
Yes, I should come along.
Yeah. Everyone needs something better than this.
No, I'll come too. I'm gonna eat something. It might as well taste good.
Exactly what I was gonna say.
Yes, I cannot imagine voluntarily dining on vegetable slop and whatever that is. I'm pointing at the extremely hard bread.
They might have been serving us rocks. I'm not sure.
Quite possibly. I'm not in the mood to lose any teeth today.
Yeah.
When Cerulean gets to the tavern, she'll order her usual gigantic lunch.
Callum just orders a beer with a straw.
Kroki's going to order a delicious sandwich.
Zan discovers something spicy. He just wants to feel something.
Ross, nice rare steak.
Okay, y'all get served everything y'all want. Yeah. It's a nice sloshy day as the snow falls.
When Cerulean... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, it's fucking Vaeloria.
I've come to realize I really do hate the weather here. This snow is most unpleasant. Cerulean's gonna get up and go over to Callum. Is Callum already drinking his beer, or is it just sitting in front of him?
Probably sitting in front of him. Probably taking a few sips out of it.
And without a word or offering any explanation, Cerulean's gonna pull probably a quite heavy-looking cup out of her bag. Just pick up Callum's glass, dump his drink into the cup she's pulled out, and set it back in front of him.
Callum looks at you very confused. What is this?
Try it. It won't break. Oh, and she's gonna go back to her seat.
Yeah, Callum probably stares at it hesitantly and does, pick it up. Although you can definitely see that he is shaking as he just kind of takes a sip from it and then immediately put it back down.
It's very heavy and quite solid in his hand. It probably makes a little thunk as it pretty heavy duty thunk as he sets it down.
Okay, yeah. He looks at it and is just kind of now looking at it, like examining it a little bit. That actually reminds me, have any of you seen any of the row around here in the city?
The drow?
Yes, like the ones at the party a few weeks ago.
But that's it, they don't particularly enjoy hanging out around here.
Yes, but apparently when I was out in the woods, Milisara has said that she can't find some of her people. So I haven't seen any around here, but I was just curious if you have. She said that they go up near the mountains near a mine and then they don't come back.
Oh, dear.
I don't know.
But did they have a name for this mine? Or exactly where it is?
I don't know the name of the mine specifically.
What about the location?
Do I know where the mines that they're talking about, what she was talking about?
Yes, it's the one that Alistair Fontaine is staying at.
I believe it's the one rumored where Fontaine stays at.
Wonderful. You know, I think we need to do something about that one.
I mean, just to give you the hint, the lovely welcome party he sent us a while ago? Or the, you know, drugs and blackmail and such?
Yes. All of that. Doesn't matter how many of his dealers I take off the streets. There's more every day. And he is using children now.
The bodies certainly are slowing down.
Well, it's not as much, it's not exactly like we can just, you know, show up at his front door. He's a very influential man.
Maybe we don't show up at his front door, but maybe look around the perimeter. After all, if he's kidnapping Drow, well, can't really let that go on.
Yes. There's got to be some way we can at least hurt him. Start taking the supports out from underneath.
Well, I'd have to assume that he's running his drug operations, you know, a bit more in towards the city.
Maybe we can find where he's making it and shut it down.
Just reach your hand in the button, a jail cell and pull out one of your dealers.
I could do that, yeah.
If any of them are still able to talk.
There should be a few. Should we do that today or plan a bit more and enact all operations tomorrow?
I'm not doing anything else today.
If we do go, I suggest going under the guise of night. Either later tonight or tomorrow night.
See what the dealers have to say, and then decide whether tonight or tomorrow. Does that sound good to all of you?
Pergy, you see a drunk
Yes.
man stumble right next to you. As he sloppily orders another drink, and then when the bartender isn't looking, he takes out a vial of what looks like this black syrup and pours a drop into his drink. And he goes, "Cheers!" and he gulps it all down.
Yeah, Proggy's gonna lean over and whisper to Cerulean.
I think he just used that stuff, that honey.
Cerulean's head just immediately turns to look at him. Does he look under the influence of anything more than alcohol? Anything she'd recognize?
He looks fucked up. He looks like he's in another dimension. He's flying. He's trying to figure out how to sit in a bar stool. It's been 5 minutes now.
Right. She's gonna get up and just... Jesus, his token is fucking huge! She's gonna go over and just kinda take him by the arm.
Hey,
You don't look very well, sir. Why don't you step outside with me for a second and see if we can fix that?
you my new girlfriend?
I'm certainly someone. Come along now.
I got some fresh succotash at my place if you want to eat it.
Yeah, she's gonna take him outside, just kind of around the side of the building.
You take him around the outside of the building.
That about?
Oh god!
And he turns into a gargantuan creature.
He says, "You do that, honey? I got that shit. It's good."
Yes, I noticed. Where exactly did you get that? If you don't mind my asking.
I bought it off one of them dealers off the street. It ain't hard to find. A lot of those kids running around selling them.
Do you mind telling me exactly where?
Most of them seem to hang out about the marketplace.
Thank you. Mind if I see that honey for a moment?
Yeah, he hands you the vial.
She's gonna have a look. She's gonna like take a glance over at it, put it into her pocket, and then just put a hand on his shoulder. I would suggest you run along home now. Lay on hands, 5 points to cure poison.
Let me look something up, because this thing is weird. Okay. Yeah, he goes from drooling to... What the fuck? What? What did you do?
Cleared your head, and hopefully stopped us from seeing you in the morgue later.
I don't want to clear my head.
Go!
I fucking hate reality.
Reality is better than a gold box. Now go home.
I'd rather be in a gold box. You know where I work at? McWonald's. Motherfuckers crying over a $1 cheeseburger all fucking day. I got nothing else in my life except fucking that black honey. And you just ruined my night. You know how much gold I spent? It took me a month to save up for that shit.
For the price that you paid for this, you could probably get a nice girl at a brothel instead and some good drinks.
Look at me. No girl's gonna love me, okay? Okay, all I got is drugs. And you just took that away from me.
Would you rather I put you in a cell?
He ponders for a moment. And then he just runs off into the night, crying.
Good.
I'm Forrest Gump.
She goes back into the tavern, sits back down. Continues eating her lunch.
Everything okay?
Fine, fine. Just, another member of the glorious public. Here you go, Xander. More for the locker.
And she'll toss him the confiscated vial of abyssal honey.
Yeah, he catches out of here. And looks at it. Don't know how people can put this tar in their body. I mean, look at this. and just shakes it around.
I suppose some people feel like the escape is worth anything.
I'm honest, all the follies I'm dealing with would agree to that. Boxed it away.
That reminds me. Pierogi,
Yes.
you cannot keep dodging coming on patrols with me forever, you know.
Uh, damn. That's true. Right. I can't, can I?
No, cannot. It's a good effort, though.
Alright, I just... Wait, I might get, you know, see something, you know, horrific. Considering this, you know, city.
The city is full of horrific things. Better to get used to them early.
I guess so. Alright, well, in that case, I guess whenever you're ready to, I'll go with you.
Wonderful. We'll take it slow.
Thank you.
Right. Let me know when you all are done eating, and we can go, speak to one of the dealers.
Well then.
I'm pretty much done.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I have that much appetite anyway.
Yes, I'm also ready. As Callum picks up the cup with both hands.
Okay, where do you guys go?
Would Cerulean have arrested any adult dealers, or are they all children?
There's adult dealers, there's children dealers. Yeah, there's adults.
She'll probably go, then she's probably gonna go back to, wherever it is. Where would they keep, people they've arrested? Is there a holding cell at the station, or a different spot?
There's a local prison.
Yeah, then she'll probably go there and,
I go
pull out.
Australian.
Huh?
So I'll go Australian.
I assume we're all going. But yeah, she'll head there and probably get one of the adult dealers that she's arrested over the past 2 weeks. Pull him out of his cell. Or her.
Okay. As you wait, you pull up to the prison. You pass through the guards, through the gates. You get into the windowless stone room. They wait. They tell you to wait in the room as they get the prisoner. After a few minutes, you get a guy that comes. He's probably in his late 20s. Kind of a shitty little mustache and goatee going for him. He's got a beholder on his neck tattooed to him as he walks in. The guards uncuff him and tell him to behave, and he flicks them off. And his name is Tony. And he goes, "Who the fuck are you guys?"
Hello, Tony.
Are you
It's been 8 days.
Are you my fucking lawyer?
No. But I am here to ask you some questions.
Yeah? What, are you a
Yes.
cop?
Yes.
Oh fuck that, I ain't a snitch.
I would suggest you rethink that position.
I'm already doing time in here, what else is gonna go for me? You gonna make it easier for me if I tell you anything?
A little bit, maybe. Might be able to reduce the time you're in here. All you need to do is tell us where you are getting your supply.
Supply of what? The drugs? Where are we making it?
Yes, where you are making it. Who's in charge? Aside from, the big boss.
You know, I haven't had a good drink of alcohol. Any of you guys got anything on you?
Cerulean looks over at Connor.
You looking at me? Fine. Connor reaches under his cloak, takes out a flask, and slices across the table.
Chugs it. Ah, yeah. So how much time we talking about getting off?
Would Cerulean know how long this guy's in for?
It's pretty severe. He's about to do 20 years of hard labor in Vaeloria prison.
Could try to get it out. Or the severity of your labor reduced, whichever you prefer.
Can I make a persuasion check? He says, well, as he steps in closer, they are making it in the mines, of course.
Of course they are.
Wonder. Any particular part of the mine?
There's only one way down. To get there, it's not hard to find. Getting in is a little harder. If you don't work for the man.
And why is that?
Well, what do a couple policemen need to do in a mine?
That is our business. Answer the question.
Why is it hard?
Yes, what does your boss have in there?
I'm going to guess it's a bit of an army.
Yeah, we got some people in there.
Some.
And about how many is some?
He shrugs. Could be maybe more than 50 men in that place right now.
How do you guys do your transports to the city?
How do we transport the drugs?
Yes.
Well, we pay off a lot of the Coast Guards. That's for sure. Where it goes, that's none of my business, but I know it goes back to Faerun somewhere.
You're bringing them into the docks?
Yeah.
So that means there's a waterway that connects up to the mines, I'm guessing.
Yeah, there's a way through the, through the sewers.
So there
Is
isn't
that-
only one in and out.
What'd you say?
I said
Go
so
ahead.
there isn't only one in and out.
No, the sewers isn't the only way in and out. You also got the mines.
And you're sailing the drugs down from the mines.
Yeah. Doing that, we're doing the parts of the dwarves, the dead dwarves, whatever else they find down there.
How would one identify one of your ships?
Make a persuasion check.
Throw in a nicer mattress.
That's performance.
Oh, you're right. I mean, same modifier, I guess, but yeah.
You will recognize our ships very easily. They have green lanterns on the sails.
Interesting.
And when is your next shipment supposed to arrive?
He shrugs. He says shit's going in and out every day.
So every day, set schedule.
Yeah. Almost, yeah, every day. Send out some drugs, send out some forbidden artifacts and yada yada. They send up replacement workers or slaves or whatever you want to call them.
Quite busy production.
Does anyone else have any other questions?
I can't think of anything.
Do your men also run the docks?
We don't run the docks. I mean, that's Aranis's men, but we pay off the right people.
Aranis. Gotta look at the others.
Sounds like someone we might need to speak to if we can. I don't know how much of that picked up because my mic went on the fritz for a second.
I think I agree. Oh, Connor's gonna get up and go. Get ready to go.
Thank you for the information, Tony. We will see what we can do.
Yes, I'm thinking another 5 years.
What?
Joking.
Shut up, Connor.
Only 3.
I will smack you.
I know, he's funny.
No, you're not.
I meant to ask. The workers that he was talking about, did they happen to be drow people?
We've caught a couple of drow people.
Hmm.
We took advantage when the artist was kidnapping and killing people too. That time's over.
Milsar may not be happy to hear about this.
The drow you caught are they in the mine?
Well, if they're still alive, sure. Unless they sold them overseas, I don't know, it depends.
I see.
Yep, Cerulean's ready to go.
Yep.
Yeah, those are my questions.
Yeah.
Enjoy the new bed for the next 30 years.
You hear lots of swears and expletives as you walk out.
That does not help us, Connor.
And it's still not funny.
Yeah, Cerulean is going to see about getting his sentence reduced, since he did give up the information.
Okay, you talk to Butch, and he tells you that the 5 people that OD'd, he is responsible for it because he laced them with a little too much powerful chemical.
She will just think about that for a second. And requests that it be reduced by 5 years instead of 10.
He nods.
In 5 years, I'd say maybe only reduce it by 3.
Much as I hate to say it, it's better if people know that we are not, what is word?
Pirates.
Yes. That if we offer something in exchange for information, we will give it to them. Otherwise, why would they tell us anything?
Fair enough.
Let's go see a bit of around this fellow, shall we?
We should talk before we do. What exactly are we going to ask that one about? Or are we just going to inform him that his men are being bought off by drug dealers?
That's not a terrible idea.
And if he knows?
Then we have to come up with another playing card, but I'm imagining he's not going to enjoy competition encroaching on his kingdom, so to say.
Very bad. Let us go then.
Okay, where do you guys go?
The Uranus.
Yep, to see if we can speak to Uranus.
I can't find this token.
Do you need me to find the portrait? I'm sure I think it's in Vaeloria somewhere. Is that a yes or a no?
Yeah.
You get to see Uranus again.
Yep.
Oh boy.
The boy.
The boy.
Fuck. Is the token?
Yeah, you probably have his picture saved somewhere, right?
Yeah. Oh, I mean. Ouch.
Let's see who finds it first.
I found it. The thing is just taking forever to. Come on.
Damn, you found it first. I'm discovering we've posted a lot of weird shit in this server.
You figured that out.
You
haven't
just figuring that out?
I mean, it kind of hits you in the face when you start scrolling through a bunch of images.
There he is. There's the boy.
Okay. Yeah. Just a couple of guys dicking around. Okay, you go to a fabulous mansion near the docks of Vaeloria, or you enter and go up this really nice marble stairway where you're met with a secretary where she offers you beverages and snacks, and then you finally meet the man himself, Tom Hanks.
Wow.
You finally meet the man himself as you walk in, and in anime's fashion he pushes his glasses up to his face and he says, "Ah, hello. Please, come in and have a seat."
Hello. Cerulean will go into the room, but she will remain standing.
Okay. You see his room is decorated with lots of different types of art and ancient artifacts from all over the world.
You're quite the collector.
Ah, you could say that. What brings the watchman to my side of the town?
Honor does a visible cringe at that.
Well, to get right into business. Are you aware that a certain man known as Alistair Fontaine is paying off people so he can use your docks to run drugs and other illegal things in and out of the city?
No.
Insight check. If that's alright.
No.
Okie dokie.
Go ahead.
Okie dokie.
Damn.
Okay, you don't believe him when he says no. His face kind of changes a little bit from emotionless and professional to a little bit of twitchiness as he says the no. And you notice this.
It is like looking at a familiar face. Finally, another cat.
No.
I see.
I had no idea that my men were corrupt like that. Are you going to arrest them?
Maybe later. As of right now, we are more interested in trying to cut the head off the snake. Would you mind all too terribly if we set up around your docks for a bit?
Please. Whatever I can do to help the watchmen of the city.
Wonderful. We do appreciate it.
If you could, you know, it's some, you know, make sure one of his ships, you know, has a bit of a delay while in port.
Delay?
Yes.
I can see what I can do.
Much appreciated.
Tell me, what do you plan on doing to Mr. Fontaine? And his imports?
Returning them to the source.
Indeed.
Going to commandeer one of his ships and sail right up to, you know, the giving tree.
Well, myself would be very appreciative knowing that my docks will be safe in the hands of you fellow watchmen.
Can she insight check him again?
Yeah. Can she inside check him again? You can tell that he just shit his pants. No. You can tell that that he is not too happy with the police snooping around the docks in some kind of way. The way his face gives away some of his expressions when you ask questions that he doesn't like.
Well, we thank you for your cooperation. We will try to keep things as discreet as possible and not mess up your other business. Well, we're about it.
Oh, no worries. I have nothing to hide. Blackstone Solutions has been a family-run company for a long time.
I wasn't saying you were hiding anything, sir. Just that we won't mess up the way you are running your docks. That is all.
Okay, please contact me if you have any other questions or need anything else.
Of course. Thank you again.
Okay, do you all exit?
Does anyone else have questions?
Nope.
No.
Not really.
Okay, you go outside into the snow. It is probably 8 p.m. at night now. As you're walking down the street, you see a familiar fellow passed out into the streets. He has black, jelly-like substance coming out of his mouth.
Oh dear. Cerulean will walk over and bend down to see if he's still alive.
Okay, you check his pulse and he is not breathing.
She will hit him with lay on hands to cure poison. See if that helps.
He's still dead.
Can she tell how long he's been dead?
Maybe about an hour.
Another one for your morgue, Xander.
Of course. I'll get someone to get the body.
Cerulean will take her cloak off and just cover his body with it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Shall we go back to the tavern and discuss What we do next?
Mm. Yes.
I think it is a bit late to do anything tonight, but we can still plan. Yeah, when we get back to the tavern, Cerulean's gonna order herself a mead.
John Philippe looks quite upset. He says, "You guys came in for lunch earlier, didn't you?"
We did, yes.
One of you pissed in my bar stool.
Sorry, what now?
One of
Which
you,
which stool?
you know.
I'm sorry, I don't think anyone here.
No, go on.
I don't think anyone in this group pisses in bar stools. I think that was probably the drunk guy.
Yes, none of us in this group are animals, sir.
Oh, somebody pissed on the stool that was right here, and I had to replace it. I had that chair for 20 years.
Why don't you ask the barmaid? Was she not here most of the day?
That dumb bitch is high off black honey. She doesn't even count the change correctly.
I would suggest you refer to your staff with a bit more courtesy. Also, the seats we are in now are the seats we were in for lunch. None of us sat on the end.
Okay. Okay. I got no proof right now, but I'm gonna find proof one day. He slinks away.
Why is
Just
this?
like- I just picture him slowly sinking below the bar, just staring at us. I'll find proof one day.
What an interesting man.
Why is this the only tavern we come to?
I agree, we need to find a new tavern.
Because the drinks are adequately priced and the owner is amusing.
I think I'd rather pay more than not have to deal with this.
I find it quite hilarious when he, well, does that. And she just gestures in the direction Jean-Philippe went.
Let's see about the wood. Connor gives the bar top a knock.
Still think it's stupid how you complain about your bar top getting water or any liquid on it when it's a bar top. I will never understand that.
Yes, he's amusing, see?
Man likes his wood.
Mm.
Oh, by the by. We should be on our guard in more ways than one. That Aranis was lying his ass off.
Oh?
Mm.
Yeah. He knew about Fontaine using his dogs to run drugs, and he is not pleased that we are meddling.
Oh,
So we should watch our backs. Don't want any of us going missing in the harbor.
Yeah, good idea.
So what is the plan?
Mm. Well, I'm thinking maybe we go look up there tomorrow night. I can go and maybe talk to Melisara and find at least tell her what I figured out. Or found out, I should say.
Alright. Are we going into the mine? I heard an idea about commandeering one of the boats. Do we stop it in the harbor? And replace the crew?
Probably see if we can get the crew to sail it for us.
So are we sneaking on?
I was thinking a hostile takeover, but
We run the risk of the crew warning the boss the second we get onto their territory.
Yeah. Why did we really take a whole shift just to get in there? I guess obviously the main interest of the mine is out. So we just gotta go through the way where the ships come and go at.
So do we follow the ship somehow?
Yeah, how do we do that?
I agree.
maybe. That's what any of us know how to sail this ship, do we?
I mean, I can.
I cannot. But the problem with us taking over the ship is... well, we are pretty recognizable.
And not to imagine they probably have a bunch of sick before when they're coming in that we most likely will not know.
Did we try disguises? Covering our faces and such?
I do not think covering my face is going to help me, Callum.
You know, just throw a hat on top and hardly recognizable.
Alright, I get it. Fine.
Would there be anything at the station we could maybe use to track the route the ship takes? Something we could put on board.
Like a tracking device.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't hurt to look. Should we also do that tonight?
Might not be a bad idea.
Better ask Butch.
He would probably know. And then when we're there in the mine, what do we intend to do?
See if the drow that went missing are in there. Would be one of them.
So a rescue mission. If we are not taking a ship, maybe we should gather up as many watch as we can and, you know, bring a whole platoon in there.
Power in numbers, yes.
Something else to speak to Butch about, which we should probably do before it gets too late. Is there anything else we should discuss first?
I don't think so. Maybe I can convince Milzara's people to help us. So that's even more people, other than just, watchmen.
Good idea. We are going in to try and rescue some of hers. She has skin in this. Do you want to go speak to her tonight or tomorrow? I imagine it'll take us one day to, get the route, and then we go in the day after. Any objections to that?
No objections here.
No.
No.
And the life boy.
Alright. Then I shall go and talk to Butch. Come along, whoever wishes to join me. Cerulean will get up and head for the door.
As you all get up Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh! Domination. What's the save?
It's a 15. If you got less than 15, you take 26 piercing damage. If you got less, or higher, whatever the fuck, higher, you take half. As you guys get up from your seats,
Can Cerulean shield Pierogi?
can you what?
Can she shield Pierogi so he doesn't take any damage?
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, as you get out of your seats, a black car comes by and a couple of guys poke their heads out. They look like they are rat humanoids with Tommy guns as they start spraying through the windows as glass and furniture and other things start to just chip away, and some of you duck for cover quickly, and the car peels out into the night.
Yeah, Cerulean just grabbed Pierogi and dove on top of him.
Oh.
Wonderful.
What the hell was that?
The perks of the job.
I believe I have heard around the stations that is referred to as a drive-by. Oh. Are you alright?
I'm fine, but you and Ghana, oh god.
Cerulean's just gonna stiffly get up. Connor, how fucked up do you look?
I mean, we're not great.
Yeah, she'll put a hand on his shoulder and
He'll just kind of stop her hand on.
then she'll grab his arm and you get 10 points of lay on hands.
Yeah, you know this doesn't help.
Alright. I forgot.
Hi. He's just gonna slowly kind of get out of his feet. Isn't gonna really look anyone in the eye and just kind of stutter.
I suggest we run, or Jean-Philippe shows up and blames us for this.
You see a squadron of watchmen show up. The Tom Hanks or the other random nameless watchmen people. As you say that also, you see Jean-Philippe walk up from the basement. He looks in horror around, and right as he's about to scream, the bartender goes right behind him, touches his head, and he faints. That should buy you some time, guys. I put him to sleep.
Thank you. Most appreciated. That was quite interesting timing, Butch.
Well, we were all on our way to get some drinks anyway, and then, yeah. Just, heard the gunshots, and we were the closest ones here. You have any idea who did this?
Mm,
They looked like rats.
Rats, huh? That's really hard to pinpoint.
I,
Could be a were
if
rat,
I
could
were
be
to-
a were folk, could be rat folk.
What were you saying, Pierogi?
I mean, if I were to take a guess, it would be, one of Fontaine's goons.
Probably.
They must have the spot they hang out at.
You guys don't look so good. You guys should probably rest up or get some healing or something. Or go to the doctors.
well, yes, we did literally just get shot, so.
Yeah, don't let me stop you unless... yeah. Like I said, I was just coming by and I saw this happen and, oof.
If
Just
you
listen.
look. Sorry.
Am I fucking tripping? Which one's fucking Elgar? Which one's fucking Elgar again?
This is Elgar.
Oh, right. And this is one.
I don't know who that is. I accidentally put him there.
Oh, okay.
Cerulean's just gonna look over at, Xander, Cal, and Progi. Good lord, my brain.
If you three want to head home, I can speak with Butch.
No, it's fine. I don't mind going. But hold on. Progi is going to cast Healing Word at level 2 on Cerulean. That's nice. Get 9 health. Have fun with that. And he looks like he's about to... he looks at Connor and he's like starting to speak the spell, but then he kind of pauses. It looks like a little confused or like he's thinking of something, and then he stops, but kind of narrows his eyes at Connor.
Yeah, Connor just kind of stumbles over a table and kind of lurches over, coughing. Fuck. Just will slowly straighten up.
You alright?
I'm going to notice. So yeah, I'm great. You hear this slight kind of sound of like bullets kind of dropping on the floor.
Fair enough. Do you need an healing potion, or is the problem fixing itself?
Kind of just gives Cerulean a look. Thanks, Miri. Thank you for yours.
Of course. We kind of just pat him on the back a little bit. Why don't you go sit down?
I'll head home, but I'm going to go find Milsar first.
Xander, can you accompany Callum, please?
Yeah, I was about to say that.
We should not be going anywhere alone.
Alright.
Yeah, Cerulean's gonna give Butch the rundown of what we figured out and what the plan is. Ask if there's any way of tracking the ship. Something they might have at the station. And if getting together a squad of watch in a day or so to storm, well, somewhat storm, Alistair Fontaine's base of operations is feasible.
He says it's all feasible. Yeah, everything's pretty much feasible as far as tracking. Are you tracking the ship where it goes into the mine, or?
Yes, knowing the route through the sewers that will lead to the mine entrance.
Okay, yeah, there is. Yeah, they got the device that is like a bug that will clamp onto the ship if you want to go that way.
Wonderful. So a night to map the route, and then the night after, we will go in. How many of your men do you think can accompany us?
Right now we got 100 men.
And how well equipped can you have them? I have yet to figure out the weaponry you all have.
It's kind of bring your own weapon to this deal right now.
Should see about fixing that at some point.
You gotta talk to the governor.
A note for later. Alright. Shall we speak more of this tomorrow? Or do you have the gist of it?
I got it.
Wonderful. Then, if you will excuse me.
She'll get up and go over to Pierogi.
Ready to go? I'll walk you on.
Oh, sure. Why am I rotated?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Xander and Callum go see Malasal, right?
Yeah. Tom will go to the forest and he will probably look at Xander to pretty much and say, can you keep up? Or should we, you know what, I'll just walk. But Callum is going to sniff the air to see if he can maybe track down to see where Milisala and her people are, if they're like out and about or...
You see them near the mine, near Fontaine's. There's a group of them, kind of near the entrance of the mine, where there's guards, Fontaine's goons, kind of stopping the protest of the drow, letting them in. There's this kind of back and forth going between them right now.
Callum's going to hide. And, gesture for Xander to obviously, come next to him.
Yeah, he falls.
And Callum's going to listen to see what listen to see what they're saying.
They are arguing that, that they're desecrating ancient burial grounds of these dwarves, and that they know that they probably have been stealing their people, and if they are innocent, then they would let them inside the mine to see. But the guards are saying, no, you have no permittance. You're not even a civilian of Vaeloria. Savages. It's going back and forth like that.
Well, seems like Nosara put two and two together.
A gunshot goes off into the air, and then the drow people start to back off and walk away looking defeated.
As they're walking away, does Callum see Nosara in the group?
Yes.
Yeah. He'll go up to her and say, I see you've, figured out where your people are. I'm here to tell you that we think that they may have also been selling them off as workers.
My greatest fears have come true.
But me and the other watchmen plan on storming this place in a day, right?
Day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow. If you would like to help us. That way you can get your people back also.
We will not be persecuted from Vaeloria.
Callum looks at Xander. Oh, no, I won't. We won't, I should say.
But we can't make promise with the other people.
There has been a truce, you could say, between our people. Unsanctioned violence would be very bad for the Alliance. But if we are permitted, and if our people is down there, then we will help you.
Alright. Then I'll come back and let you know the plan the morning of.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll turn and, head back home with Xander.
But that was easy.
Yes, indeed. We just have to make sure that they don't get in trouble for trying to get their people back, which, I imagine that'd be simple enough. After all, their people are being affected, then, well, they do have a right to retaliate.
Yeah. Some people just need the smallest excuse.
Let's just hope we're able to save at least a decent amount of the people that are left. Also, Xander, Cerulean told me what you said a long time ago, and I just wanted to thank you for being indifferent about my condition.
Oh, yeah, that. Well, why are you mad about that? Look at me.
You still look like a person. Albeit a dead person, but still a person.
And you will look like a cat. A walking cat. I'll tell you which one's better.
Who would someone be more afraid of?
I don't know. My people are so afraid of necromancers.
I don't think people are afraid of necromancer. I think they're afraid of their loved ones who are dead coming to rip their throats out.
And seeing a dead person won't think that do that to them?
That wouldn't be my first assumption.
And you not being person won't be mine.
Alright, I see your point. Yeah, they continue their walk home.
Okay, we'll do a quick break and then we'll continue.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so tired.
Cerulean's got plans that are not about to be interrupted by the trivial matter of getting shot.
And that is?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would. That's why I asked.
just gonna go and troll around a bar or two. Look for a pretty face.
Wow, even after getting shot, she's still trying to get laid.
Yes.
The dedication is impressive.
After the week she's had, she wants to forget things for a while. Getting shot does not change that. Getting shot is just a mild inconvenience.
Yeah, I can't go in the woods and warn someone about something, but you can bar hop alone trying to look for someone's bang.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
You are a soft-looking Genasi. She is a 7-5 wall of armor. They are welcome to try.
I can turn into a 7-foot werecat.
And?
And
Oh my god.
What's up?
I'm tired.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm back.
Come back.
Welcome back.
Do we want to continue or pause for the night?
I'm good to continue.
Yeah, I'm fine with whatever everyone wants to do.
I'm good to continue.
Yeah, I'm good, whatever.
Connor?
Oh yeah, we can go a bit more. Sure.
You sure? You did say you were tired. I don't know if you just want to sleep or...
I'm well, that seems up again for everyone, so.
I think it'd be messing things up for everyone. It's up to you.
Right. I mean... Yeah.
Yeah, we can just pause here if we're tired. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I can do like another 30 minutes or so. Yeah. If anyone has stuff they want to do.
Okay.
Okay, the next day. You wake up, what do you do?
Well, it's really not something she was gonna do the previous night.
What were we doing the previous night?
She was going to drop Pierogi off at home and then go out to bar hopping to try to find a pretty face.
Okay, do a performance check.
I struggle to get to her character sheet, because Jesus Christ.
You end up drinking all night and you end up at a bar called the Fairy Tale. For a moment it seems like all hope is lost, but then, standing in the corner, you see her looking at you.
See who exactly? And that's when she gets up and goes home.
No, you see somebody else looking at you. A very familiar face. Esma.
Sterling will look at her. Kind of probably raise her glass a bit as a hello.
She comes up to you and she says, "You look a bit lonely here."
A little bit, maybe.
Do you want some company?
I would not mind some.
She'll indicate the empty seat next to her.
She says, "You look quite hurt. Was this recent? I take it."
A little bit. At an incident with a car full of rats with... What are those weapons? Guns, correct?
Yes. She licks her hand and then puts it over your wounds, and your wounds close up and start to heal as steam rises from the wounds.
Cerulean kind of just lets out a deep sigh.
That is a good trick.
I know many tricks. Maybe you'd like to see them at your house?
Not mine. I have a roommate. And I would not like to keep him.
She says, "Well, you can go back to my camp."
How's about we meet in the middle and find a place to stay in the city for a few hours,
She says, "How about here?"
Fair enough.
And you get drunk and you dance the night away, and then she takes you by your hand and leads you upstairs. Make an athletics or an acrobatics.
I fucking throw it through a wall, okay.
as you bang. You bang really, really hard. And you keep the whole tavern feeling like there's an earthquake as you leave dents and holes into the wooden floor. You hear Jean-Philippe screaming, and then after a while he just gives up, and you hear weeping.
Was it a WWE match?
That's actually a different club.
Yeah, aren't we at a place called the Fairy Tale?
Well, John Philippe's brother, Fon Philippe.
Jordan Philippe.
Jordan Philippe owns the Fairy Tale, and instead of a mahogany, everything is made out of cherry wood.
Why cherry wood?
'Cause it's gay.
It's a gay bar.
It's the gay wood.
Explain why Connor wasn't there.
Do you spend the night there, Cerulean, or do you leave her?
She probably leaves afterwards. She wants to cuddle a bit, that's fine, but Cerulean will not stay the night. And the helmet stays on the entire time.
And before you leave her, she kisses you and gives you a scratch on your neck. A little scratch from her claws.
Cerulean will just kind of stare at her for a bit. Well, and she will probably just bow, probably give her a kiss on the hand, and then leave.
Jordan Philippe looks at you all angry. Honey, this is my cherry wood. You know how expensive this is, bitch? Motherfucking gotta order this from Caratar. It's gonna take me a long time. Do you entertain him as he's yelling at you, or you just keep walking?
She just kind of, she just, if she says, if she starts to say something and he talks over her, she's gonna raise her voice. How much?
How much? I don't even know. I'll invoice you, okay? I have to assess the damage and have a mental health day first.
Fair enough. And I do apologize. Got a bit carried away.
Yeah, carried away. It sounded like you were murdering somebody upstairs.
Well, I can assure you that body to clean up. How about this, just for starters? And she'll pass him 200 gold.
Ooh. His expression turns quite happy. I can get that matching tea set now. Ah, yes.
Have a good night. And give my regards to your brother.
You walk out as you hear techno music blaring in the background. Ooncha, 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 ooncha. Roll a stealth check if you're sneaking home to not wake up the pierogi.
Oh, this'll be interesting.
You try to sneak in, but you crash into the table lamp and knock it over. Pierogi, you think someone is breaking in your house.
I guess Pierogi is going to rush out of his room into the living room in his pajamas, holding his juggling clubs. A broom. He's holding a fucking broom.
Juggling clubs at the ready. Oh shit! Don't shoot, he's me. Sorry. Cerulean fucking picking up the pieces of the lamp.
Goodness, are you alright?
Fine. Just forgot where the table was. Was trying to be quiet. My apologies.
It's alright. Yeah, but perhaps be more careful next time, or even, I guess just shout, oh, it's me, Cerulean, after you crash into things and start breaking stuff, so I know.
I will keep this in mind. I do not want you bouncing that off my head again.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Good night, Pierogi.
Yes, good night. Pierogi's gonna go back to his room so he can sleep.
Yep, Cerulean goes to bed as well.
You wake up the next day. Cockle-doodle-doo. Cockle?
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
What do you do on this day?
Cerulean's probably gonna have breakfast, then head for the station. Apologize to Pierogi once again for waking him up.
Oh, it's really no big deal. I hope you had fun at least.
Yeah. Found
That's
a
good.
very pretty one. Quite sturdy as well. Was fun.
Oh, yeah, that's very good.
And in case you were curious, Jean-Philippe's brother is just as weird as he is.
Oh, lovely. That means it runs in the family. Fantastic. Okay. I suppose we have to go to the place then, don't we?
Yes. And you are coming on a patrol with me today.
Oh, fantastic. I'm so excited.
You are welcome to try to hide. Futile an effort as that might be.
Yeah, I know that I can't hide from you for very long, so yeah. I guess I'm ready whenever you are.
Let us be off then. We can grab Callum and Xander on the way.
Yes.
I'm gonna flight. I think I really need to go to bed.
Okie dokie.
Okay, we can end there till next
You
time.
guys keep it. Okay, yeah.
It's fine.
Okay. Alright.
This is perfectly fine end. Good night.
Good night.
Well, that's gonna be so awkward in the future. I can see it.
Oh, 100%. I can't wait.
What are your intentions with my daughter?
Apparently to get freaky with her.